YouTube, what's going on, guys? That box right there, that's a Pivot Pro box, a mannequin. Your boy still cuts mannequins. If you don't, then you ain't been practicing. You on that Iverson. No, I'm just playing. Listen, guys, so this video that I want to do today, I want to kind of talk about the time I wanted to open 100 barbershops, and why that's no longer my dreams, that's no longer my goals. It's kind of okay. Like, it's okay for your dreams and your goals to change, because you don't know what you don't know. As you grow, you're constantly depositing in yourself, you're constantly investing in yourself, and so you're growing as an individual, and things change. Your friends change, your spouse may change. Mine didn't. Luckily, we've grown very strongly together. Your hobbies are gonna change. I don't hoop as much as I used to at all. You know, the way you eat, all that stuff, the things that you consume change as you change as a person, because you've been investing in yourself. So my goals and my dreams have changed throughout the year. And if you would have asked me, 10 years ago, what I'd be doing today, I'd probably tell you I'd own 100 barbershops. I'd be making well over 6 figures as a barber. I'll be a millionaire as a barber. I read a book called The Wealthy Barber. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. That book made me dream of making the same thing a reality for myself, and that was to become a wealthy barber. And the reason why I wanted that is because I wanted to be able to change my family tree. I wanted to be an amazing provider, but also be a person with resources that could help others. One of my things that I always used to tell my wife is I want to be the guy that goes to the supermarket and buys somebody's groceries just as a kind thing to do, And what I do now during the holidays is, like, I'll be in a drive-thru or something and I'll pay for the person behind me type thing. I do that randomly, and I love doing that, Couldn't do that 10 years ago though. But seriously, guys, so for me, the goal was 100 barbershops at one point, whether we had to franchise them or whatever. But I definitely wanted to make it so that not everyone could open one. I wanted it to be homegrown. I wanted barbers to be the shop owners. I wanted to share a piece of the pie. So we were kind of on the track to do it. We wanted to do 5 in 5 years, and then figure out how to systemize it and start to kind of snowball it. So I remember we were way ahead of schedule. We did 2 in 2 years. We did 3 in 3 years. On the 4th year, we had 6 shops. By the 5th year, we had 7. So we did 7 in 5 instead of 5 in 5. And we actually got to a place where we built relationships with the right people, where we could sign LOIs and have as many locations as we felt we could handle in the cooker, brewing, you feel me? But we got to a place where we were presented other opportunities. We took them, and we found a lot of success in those things. We figured out that we could help and touch so many more people going another avenue, and that was through Tomb 45 and a new company that we're launching this year. And so the barbershops weren't so much a focus anymore. They weren't so much the thing that we were putting all of our time and our resources into. And there's a few reasons why, besides other opportunities opened up for us. There's a few reasons why. At some point in your life, you start wanting to be able to enjoy it, you know what I mean? And not saying I don't enjoy owning barbershops. It's just after a certain period of time, and as you scale your barbershops, you really, really have to work hard to duplicate yourself, duplicate your management team, duplicate leaders, right? And it's really hard to do that and make sure people are happy. People are very complex, man. Like, people and their personality, but what makes them happy, what makes them go, and everybody's so different. And for me, it would really bother me if somebody wasn't happy on our team. I just wanted everybody to be happy. It doesn't work that way, And once you get to a point where you have 30 barbers, then 50 barbers, then 70 barbers, and more, that becomes harder and harder to manage. And as one person doing many things, it's just tough, especially when some locations are far, some of them are closer. And then the cost in order to scale is so substantial compared to the return on your investment, compared to other businesses and other industries, that it's just really, really tough. And it's probably why you don't see so many people doing it. You see the sports clips and all these guys crushing it, but they were a completely different business model, and we were terrible businessmen when so many people were involved. I got a big heart, man. Like, we were the type, man, if you didn't have rent, just let us know, we figure it out. Just got big hearts, man. And not saying the people at sports clubs don't. It's just a different culture, I feel like, in the barber industry, where barbers are used to booth rent, not hourly wage plus tip. If you're running a business that's hourly plus tip, you could crush it, like restaurants and all that good stuff. And I think that's why sports clubs has really scaled. They have the resources to hire the management team, to hire the leaders so that they can scale. With barbershops, the way we were doing it, in order to scale, man, we needed people who did it because they loved it, not so much because they're gonna make a killing doing it. You know what I mean? And it's hard to find that. It's really hard to find that and scale. And so that's why I don't want to have 100 barbershops anymore. But I do love barbershops. I do love the industry. I think barbershops are so important for a community. They are the hub of the community. I definitely would tell people, if you're gonna open a barbershop, know what you're getting into. If you're not really sure, work at a barbershop. And when you start working at that shop, let them know in the interview that you hope to one day manage a shop and that you want to learn how to run a shop, because you do have goals in the future to open your own, whether it's, you know, as a partnership, or if they're not interested, moving on, you know, in your career. I think you'll be surprised how many barbershop owners want to partner and open another location. I would definitely consider reading a book called The E-Myth. I tell people all the time, The E-Myth is by Michael Gerber. It's crucial. That was a game changer book for me. It offers a lot of confirmation. It also offers a new way of thinking about entrepreneurship. I would definitely tell you, open a shop. If you're gonna open a shop, open a decent sized one. The smaller the shop, the more you have to worry about somebody being there on time. The faster you're gonna outgrow the shop. A shop is a long-term thing. You can sign a 5, 7, 10-year lease. It's a long-term thing, so you really gotta think 10 years ahead. And so just keep that into consideration. But if you don't want to open a shop, that's okay. You build your dreams as a barber behind the chair, making 6 figures, investing your money in the stock market, in the real estate, or whatever you want to invest your money in. If you decide you want to own a coffee shop while you cut hair, you could do that. Like, there's all kinds of things you can do. You don't have to open a shop, guys. That's okay as well. Some of y'all better off opening a barber school. We need more barbers owning schools. You feel me? With that being said too, guys, we have in the academy, and I'll show you guys right now, we have in the academy, if you decide you want to be a shop owner, a series of videos where we teach you how to open your shop. We teach you how to prepare for it, how the build out works, how to find a location, the best ways to advertise. We share spreadsheets with you that help you keep track of your build out, that help you keep track of the shop's numbers. These are the spreadsheets that we actually use for the Headlines company, which is my chain of barbershops, me, Perez, Danny, Loco. And that spreadsheet is on the academy where you could download it and use it yourself, both of those spreadsheets. So something to consider, guys, if you're interested. I'll show you guys right now what it looks like, just so that you don't get lost once you're in the academy. All right, so we're back at my office, and I just want to show you guys this real quick. So this is the academy. When you log in, this is what you're gonna see. This red banner right here, this tells you what the next video on the calendar is. This is the last recording, the last Your Haircut's My Feedback. And a lot of times this will tell you what you need to click when you want to submit your photos for Your Haircut's My Feedback. So when we're ready to take photos or videos, it'll be the banner that you click to submit your content so that we can give you feedback, the date of Your Haircut's My Feedback. And this is where you click to join our Discord. Okay, cool community, over 600 people on there that chat on a daily basis. So if you have questions and stuff, you want to stay connected and get a notification anytime we're about to drop a video, we notify everybody through there. So make sure you're in there if you're not. We're gonna update all of this. So look, like, this is product development. You'll be able to get the napkin to production. So if you want to create your own products, look, 3 hours worth of content, and we're not even done yet. Business professional, so money management, investment properties, tax crash course, getting approved for your primary home, intro to stock investing. So it's not gonna be on this page. Dre is working on, instead of making it each influencer or each educator's page, we're gonna just break it down to haircuts, business, that type of thing. So I think it's gonna be under mine. Look, we got health benefits here. All right, here it is. Opening a barbershop part 1, opening a barbershop part 2. Probably 3 hours worth of content here. When you get on here, there's a little attachment icon here. that's where you're going to be able to download your spreadsheet. I'll download that for now, but you just click on the actual video once you want to watch it. And see, we're breaking down spreadsheets.
So you covered that with the triple net.
Like, this is probably, what is this, hour and a half worth of content, really breaking down opening a barbershop, like really breaking this down. Okay, see if the spreadsheet is ready to check out. There you go. So if you don't have Excel, you can use Google Spreadsheets to mess with it. You know what I mean? Build out calculator, rent worksheet, opening your new shop, like really cool stuff. This right here is worth $500 alone, I think. Just that spreadsheet, I think it's worth like $500. But yeah, guys, I mean, 100 barbershops would have been a crazy accomplishment, but so is owning 7 barbershops, right, in 5 years. That's a crazy accomplishment. We were able to do it. We could have gone for more, but like I tell you guys, man, as you grow as a person, as you grow as a team, as you grow as a company, it's okay to pivot, to sit down at the table with your friends and your business partners and decide you're gonna pivot and you're gonna go a different direction. As long as you're growing, that's what matters. As long as you're not stopping a certain goal or a certain dream because you're giving up, you know, as long as you're not doing that, it's okay. Just keep growing. Make sure that you're happy as you're growing, because you got one life. You got one life. So make sure you're enjoying the journey. You're enjoying the process. But it's okay, guys, to switch it up and decide, I don't want to open 100 barbershops. I'm going to focus on 245. I'm going to keep the shops that I have now, focus on my team I have now. We're going to pivot and do something a little bit different. That's why I don't want to do 100 shops anymore. But I definitely want to help inspire and influence thousands of new shops around the world. And I think that's a bigger accomplishment than just owning 100 of your own shops. Feel me? So love you guys. We drop daily content on this channel. If you like this type of content, please let me know in the comments below. Smash the like button and we'll keep them coming. I will see you guys tomorrow.